Hello, everyone. Welcome to Cookie Decorating Live with Hani and Friends. I'm Hani. Hi, guys. How is it going? Welcome to today's live stream. I am your host and founder of HaniElas.com. Let me add that ticker down there. Those of you who are new to the live stream, on my blog, you can find sweet and savory recipes along with plethora of cookie decorating tutorials. Welcome, everyone. We had a 2-week break. Welcome to 268th episode. We are jumping some hoops. We're going ahead and doing Halloween cookies. Halloween will be here before you know it. I think somebody, let's see who is here. Let's remove this. Okay, I think Kathy said the same thing. Yes, it's hard to believe, but Halloween will be here before you know it. Yes. So I'm excited to be here. Who is here today? Hello, Byron. Thank you, Byron. Always so kind and sweet. Thank you so much. Hi, Mary. Thank you. Hi, Charlie. It's nice to see you. Hi, Kathy, Heather, Sagi, Chattanooga. Oh my God, we are going through a sweltering heat wave here in Spain for the last, I'd say, well, a week or so. It's been so incredibly hot. Hi, Sally. Hello, hello. Hot and sunny Manhattan, Kansas. Hi, Jen. Alabama, you're ready for the fall. I'm also ready for some cooler temperatures. Hi, Margaret, Monica. Never too early for Halloween for me. Yay, it's exciting. Hello, Ma. We're just gonna Ma leave. Hello, nice to see you. Hello, Mary. Oh, really? All the stores? I have not been to the local stores, but I can imagine, yeah. It's crazy, huh? How soon we are already thinking of Halloween. Hello, Lou. Hello, hello. Oh, Jello Halloween decorations were in here for a month now, so I'm a little behind. And hello, Monica. So welcome, everyone. I am delighted to be here today. Those of you who are familiar with the live stream, you guys know that I create a live stream newsletter with each live stream. And this is a free newsletter that you can use to kind of guide you through the live stream. It provides a link to the live stream if you want to watch a replay or if you are watching a replay. And then also it provides tools that I'm using and also some useful tutorials that you might find inspiring. Fall is coming up, so I'm sharing these. Do you guys remember these marbled pumpkins? I was actually inspired by glass pumpkins, you know, those cool glass pumpkins, and I was inspired by those when I was making these. And also, these are a few years old, all gnomes. Who doesn't love gnomes? I love gnomes. They're so adorable. So you can find this tutorial on my YouTube channel, and the link is in a newsletter. I'm going to grab the link for the newsletter, and I'll pop it in the comment section in a second. Last week, those of you who are following me on YouTube, I released a new video, back to school apple cookies. There are 2 designs, and this tutorial is also listed on my blog with step-by-step instructions and tools and all the fun bits that you can use to make these cookies. Here's a quick and also quick. This is how I wanted to show you this in case you're looking for a cutter. If you don't have this specific cutter to make the name tag cookies for, let's say, your favorite teacher, or you wanted to make those nerdy cookies with a book, the apple atop of stacked books, you can use an apple. And I used actually, this is a square cutter that I trimmed. So it was just slightly wider than my apple, and I trimmed the bottom of the apple and I attached that square, the rectangle on the bottom, and baked the cookies like that. So you can create your own apple tag, name tag cookie like that if you don't have that specific cutter. And I know this is the last minute because August is already back to school month. It's very hot in California. I'm over it. Heather, did they do Halloween in Spain like we do? They do, but nothing compares to Halloween in the US. Nothing compares. I don't think they do trick-or-treating. They do. There is decoration, but it's not like in the U.S. In the U.S., it's just it takes over it's the stores and pretty much your life, I suppose, if you are a fan of Halloween. Hello, Kim. Oh, I wasn't coming up in your search. Are you subscribed to my newsletter? Okay. Because if you are not subscribed to the newsletter, cookie decorating newsletter, that is, you are not getting a reminder. But you should also be getting a reminder if you are a member of Patreon, because I also put a reminder there and in a coffee, and it goes up on Instagram and Facebook. So let me grab the link to the newsletter first. So this is a PDF newsletter. Let's see, going out. And also, if you want to sign up for the cookie decorating newsletter, if you're new to the live stream, if you'd like to get updated about what's going on and all the good bits, sometimes I send out free perks also. So you can find it through the newsletter. You will get a direct email. And okay, I think that I thought I did, but I don't. Oh, I don't know, Kim. Maybe you can message me and I can check your email that you might have used to register or to sign up. Sorry, to sign up, and I will check if it's there. Thank you, Byron. Thank you, thank you. Also, guys, I know baking season is coming up, and I decided to start some baking classes. These are Zoom baking classes, so they're online in real time. And we're going to, in this class, we're going to do Fig Newtons, one of my favorite cookies. I started making these over 10 years ago, and I fell in love with them. They're so good. I make them all the time, not just for the holidays. So if you wanted to check out that class, you can find the class on Coffee, or also I put the link in the comment section. All right, so I think we can get started. Me too. I love figs. Oh, they're so good. So good. All right, so today we're making ghost cookies. These are super duper simple cookies. Cutter I'm using, it's from Wilton, but you can obviously use a different cutter to create this lovely design. And I also ended up using small mini cookies. I had some leftovers. You know, sometimes you get mini cutter set, so you can use that to create these kind of accent cookies, and it just makes the design a little more interesting. So let me switch to camera here. All right, so this is the shape that we're decorating. It almost reminds me of help me, the game Pac-Man. Oh, am I off? I think not. Pac-Man, no. Okay. So I'm going to be using two colors. That's what's really fab. Well, actually, just one color, black, and the other color is uncolored royal icing, so white. So that's brilliant. That's what's really brilliant about this design. If you are in a rush, you don't have to color a lot of colors. And if you want to skip the black, you can perhaps use purple or different colors. I don't think it really matters that much. Your top, is it a dress? Makes me think about some musical themed cookies. Yeah, I would love that. It's actually a top that I bought years ago, and it is so faded now, but I love it. So I don't think I can find another one as a replacement. Thank you, Heather. I love that idea. Yes, Pac-Man Ghost. Oh yeah, yeah. So I guess yes, this could be a Pac-Man ghost. Okay, so what we're gonna do, you can use a template to create the outline for your eyes. I'm just gonna use a marker. No need to do a template, and we're just gonna do oval shape for two eyes, like so. Now the eyes are not done wet on wet. Normally we make the eyes for the ghost using wet on wet technique. but not in this tutorial. I decided to take a slightly different approach. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to outline these first. And I'm going to let the icing crust for a couple minutes. Oops, I'm not happy with this shape. So if that happens, you can just scrape that off. And the consistency I'm using here is about 15-second consistency. It's the same consistency I'm going to use to flat the cookies. So I'm going to set this aside, and while we are waiting, I'm going to decorate a couple of these minis. And these minis you can use then as your accent cookie on your ghost. I also have a cute little cat here. And so these will be spider webs. Super simple to do. You can obviously do this on a larger cookie as well. These are minis. Super, I mean, this is not even, I don't know, this is maybe not even an inch, I think. But the beds are bigger. Bed is at least 2 inches across. How many of you have done this design or similar, creating the cupboard this way? It's super simple. You can make your icing slightly, you can make the opening on the bag slightly smaller. I've made it quite big, so that's why it appears so large. Okay, this is crusted, so we can move on. And now I'm going to outline with white. The reason I let the icing crust around the eyes is so it creates like a border, a dam, if you will, around the eyes. So the icing that I'm piping around it, my flat consistency doesn't flow into that area. Okay, well, this is wet. I'm going to make the mouth. And the mouth is just going to be here. It doesn't have to be too big, just a small little dot like so. And after this, I'm going to let this crust. Okay, so give it about, I'd say, 10 minutes of crusting, and then you can do the next step, and that's going to be the eyes. So I'm going to set this aside for a little bit while we prepare our icing for the eyes. Now to make the eyes, see if you can see, I'm going to be using black icing and white icing. So I'm just going to demonstrate here on this piece of parchment how I'm going to do the eyes. So let's see. So we're just going to, I'm going to do it larger so you can see better. So imagine this is our eye. Now we're going to be adding 3 reflections. So one is going to be a larger white dot. And I'm going to shape this one with the scribe tool. So I'm going to drag the white into the black upwards and curve it ever so slightly. And then you can either use your piping bag and pipe directly onto the black, or you can squeeze some of that icing out and add the dots that way. You can pick it up with the scribe tool, the tip of the scribe tool. Okay. Now, luckily, I have one or two cookies here. These are fully dry. I let these dry overnight so we can go ahead and do the eyes. Now, these are slightly smaller than what I demonstrated there a second ago. But let me check the messages if we have any comments. You've done that design with the spider web. I love that design. It's so fun to do and it's really, really easy. All the best clothes are from years ago. Yeah. Yes. I agree 100%. Oh, hello, Danielle. Danielle, is it Danielle or Daniele? Hello, nice to see you. Thank you. Kind of looks like Charlie Brown costume too. All he needs is a bag of rocks. I don't have that, but we could change that. Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too, Sally. I already did a couple of designs and it's shaping up to be really colorful Halloween. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, a few this was I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you want to talk about spiders and spider webs. I'm not a huge fan of spiders, but I saw this video. A guy used the chameleon to catch the spiders. It was crazy. He held it up like towards the ceiling, and the spider was there. And yeah, it was interesting to see. Oh, thank you, Kim. So thank you, Kim, for signing up for the newsletter. All right. So now that I checked the comments, switching my ear gear, not ear gear, eye gear, eye gear. And we're gonna do the eyes. So let's start with this. This is about 20-second consistency icing here. So I'm gonna do one eye at a time. You want to use thicker icing so you don't end up having craters in your icing. If you are experiencing heavy cratering, I suggest that you add a tiny little dot in the center here, let it crust, and then you can pipe the black icing over it. Looks like I tapped that a little too high, but it's okay. So I'm gonna pipe another one here, smaller one here, and we can do this eye is slightly smaller. Also really important to keep your tools clean. So I'm gonna add the dot here. Okay, now one more thing we want to add is dust. We're gonna add some blush. We're gonna add some blush into the cheeks, but let's do another one. I have two that I can use here. So let's do this again. I'm making the first dot a bit larger than the rest, and then you can shape it with the scribe tool. You don't want to go all the way from here. You just want to start pulling it from the middle up, middle of that white dot, and you go up, shape it into kind of like a teardrop shape. And I think I have this one that we just did. You can see it's still shiny, but it's crusted, so I am safe to do the eyes. So I'm going to do them now. Why not? It just shows you that it doesn't take long for the icing to crust. And this is not a super large cookie either. So again, dot. And move it up. You can also give it a little curve there. Okay, so the eyes are done. I'm going to wipe my hands. I've got icing on my hands. And now all we have to do is, I'm going to move it aside here. I'm going to bring these two here. I have actually three that we can work on. This one is dry, and these three we can work on. Before we do that, I also wanted to, I nearly forgot, I also wanted to share with you, let's see. Oh, I love this. We are the United Honey Addicts. Oh my God, this is so funny. Thank you. Thank you, Sally. So I wanted to share with you, as you guys know, Sally, she is a prolific cookie decorator. And let's see what she made this last month. So this was a succulent project we did together, actually. Sally attended my succulent class, and look at this mermaid project with Hawaiian shirts. And I think this was Sally's butterfly month. She made a lot of butterfly cookies. I absolutely adore butterflies, and these are fabulous. So thank you for sending this, Sally. And back to school. And I forget this little character you told me, but I forget his name. And also Elsa and what's his name? The snowman. And your Oreos are amazing. So many different designs. Sally's incredibly prolific. And just before the live stream, oops, where is it? Sally sent me her recent, and that's the, remember I just showed you, I shared this tutorial on YouTube and Facebook last week, and Sally already made these nerdy apple cookies. Love them. Thank you for sending these. Olaf, yes, thank you. Can you imagine? I made Olaf years ago, but I forget the name. Yes, I agree. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful work. I love those butterflies, those, and the Oreos with the textured parchment sheets. Those are brilliant. So now you can see I've got some ghost cookies here ready to be embellished. And also we're going to add, I've got here, this is petal dust, pink petal dust. I'm gonna do one at a time. I'm always worried that I will make a mess and get this onto all my cookies. The 2-week break now. Oh, I love it. Yeah, bring it on. Bring on more cookies. I know we have a 2-week break now, so Sally has more cookies to show us. I love it. She donates her cookies to local charities. So now I'm gonna add a little bit of this dust onto the cheeks here. Now for this technique to work, your icing needs to be fully dry. Let's bring this one also here because I have extra color on the bristles. Unfortunately, I cannot do this on the one that I just iced because icing is not dry and it's not going to work. If you don't have a petal dust, what you can do the wet on wet. So meaning you would take, let's say, light pink or red icing and you would make a dot on the sides there by the mouth. I think this is okay. Let me close the container. Now I'm going to use this tool. This is a rubber air blower. It works wonders. So you can remove the excess and now they look slightly different, don't you think? A bit more friendlier, maybe? So here we have the accent cookies. So I've got the ghost, not the ghost, the bat, sorry. And then we have the cat here. So I have 3 different ones. This one, it's a nice shape. I don't know where I got it. It works really well for the spider web. So to glue these on, you could also do it on an angle like that. I'm just going to use a little bit of icing. So let's start with a bat here. You don't have to add too much of the icing on there, just a little bit, just so it sticks. And what I like to do a little bit of shifting motion, and you can feel it when the cookie meets the cookie underneath. So that's our bat cookie. And now let's do the spider web. You can go on either side. Or I have another bat, I don't know. So the same thing. So if you have some minis that you have like leftovers or something, you can use that. That's what actually happened here. These were for a different project, and I thought it would look cute if I included them on a ghost. See what happens when you add too much icing? It's oozing out here. Do you see it? Here on this end here. So what you can do, you can scrape it off with your scribe tool to clean that up a little bit. And there you have it. Let's see if we can back up a little bit. You can see my table here. It's a bit close. Okay, like this. All right, so I've got 6 ghosts. One is still drying. You can see, if you are new to decorating, you can see how shiny is the one that I'm holding on the left. And this one is not so shiny. It's like satin, but this one is definitely shinier. So that's the one we iced maybe 20 minutes ago. And so it's not dry. It's going to take a while to dry completely, 6 to 8 hours, I'd say. Hi, Karen. Oh my gosh, the bed makes this cookie shine even more. Yeah, I do like them, but you know, my favorite thing is it's only 2 colors. If Jeremy was here, he would love this. It's only 2 colors. Plus, you have the blush, so you need some pink. Or if you don't have a petal dust, perhaps you have freeze-dried strawberries or something. I think if you make some powder, you could perhaps use that. I don't know if anyone tried to use it as a blush on royal icing. Let me know. How is it going, Karen? Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Melody. I also wanted to share with you, I think I forgot this earlier. Those of you who are on Patreon, I have a new tutorial coming up. It's also related to Halloween, and I'm really excited. It's a 3D tutorial. It's going to be available hopefully this week. If you want to get rid of the excess dust on your brush, you can dab it in the lid of your bottle. Yes, that's a good, yes, exactly. You can just, exactly. But from the, how do you mean from the cookie? I don't know if you can do that from the cookie. You need to kind of blow it away. And I don't recommend that you blow on it. So back to the tutorial on Patreon. So this is the one that is coming. It's a Halloween apothecary gingerbread house. I'm super excited to share this one with you. Those of you who are members of Patreon, it will come with all the templates, and it's going to be available, I think, this week. I think it's this week. Let me grab the link if you wanted to check out those of you who are not familiar with the Cookie Club. Let's see, I'm going to put it in the comment section here. Okay. All right, so it went through and it's going to Facebook and YouTube. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. I had a great deal of fun making these cute little ghosts. They are totally doable and easy to make if you have to make something quick for Halloween. So thank you for being here today. And I will be back in 2 weeks again. We're going to see each other. It's going to be in August, I think, still, because here is the schedule. August 27th. So that's going to be in 2 weeks. Thank you for being here, everyone. And I will see you in 2 weeks. Bye.